Yes, people. Welcome back to the channel. It's been a long break. Obviously, the last time you saw us, it was the defeat to Leicester in the FA Cup. But the international break has come and gone. We are back. Sorry that there weren't a preview this week. Obviously, other stuff just got in the way. But we're back after the reaction that we've won 2-1 against Brighton. It looks like top four secured. I'm here with the bros Rick and Jesse. And yeah, but we're gonna try and review the game. My feelings towards the game, relieved, not really inspired, but it is what it is. Got the 3 points. But yeah, guys, before we begin, get back into the action. Make sure you smash that like button, subscribe if you're new. And yeah, man, let's get straight into it. Yeah, man. Rick, 2-1. What are you saying, man? How do you feel about that game?
Result, man. We needed that result. At least we didn't drop the points, bro. So I'm happy, man. It means that we've got pretty much top four secured, pretty much. Unless we have like a ridiculous fall off. So I'm quite happy with that, man.
Yeah, like everyone keeps saying the result. I don't want to get too much in the negatives because we did win, but Jesse again, the performance that first half, shocking performance.
It's expected, so I've got no words to say. I'm just happy that we won the game. That's it, really. I'm just happy the full-time whistle went and then we won the game. So yeah, that's all I care about, to be honest.
This is sad, man. I know the thing is we're second, and if we didn't watch football and you just landed on Earth and you saw the table, you would have thought, why are these United fans so sad? Like, why are they so negative? Like, we've scored a lot of goals this season. I think chances created. I think we're third. We're second in the league in the quarterfinals of the Europa League. But what we're watching is just uninspiring, fam. Like, oh man, like going 1-0 down again. How many times have we gone behind this season? And it had to be Danny Welbeck, in it. Former United lad scores. I mean, let's take it back though. The lineup. I mean, before we heard the news that Marshall could be out for the season, who else was out? I think Bailly wasn't in the squad. I don't know what that means. Pogba came back into the team. Greenwood, Cavani's back. What did you think of the lineup, Rick? Like, was you happy with that? No Scott and Fred together.
Yeah, because Pogba was starting in it, so I like the lineup. No De Gea as well.
Oh yeah, that's another one.
Big call, you know. So
what's your thoughts on that? Because you know you had your reservations about Henderson.
No, I don't think Henderson is the long-term number one replacement for United. But right now, De Gea doesn't deserve to be a number one, so he needs to sit down and affirm it, man.
Yeah, because today I saw bare people crying that De Gea's been dropped. So thinking, why is people so surprised? Like, Oli, but people cuss Oli when he don't make harsh decisions, and he does it now, and people are like, how are you letting the media sway your decision? Why's Henderson starting? De Gea's our number one. Freaking guy, you know, they so relax, man. Like Henderson's been playing. De Gea just came back. Like, maybe on Thursday, who knows who he goes with in the Europa League, which will be.
I'm not gonna lie, dude. Like, even if Dean Henderson becomes like Man United number one, I don't think he budges Nick Pope at the moment, bro. Because that guy is looking different, bro.
What do you mean in the English squad?
Yeah, I don't think he budgets him for number one.
Yeah, because in the international, bro, I think he played all the games. Like Dean Henderson,
all three of them, bro. That's peak. That means
that
made his mad up.
Yeah, that's what I took from it. Yeah, literally, Pope's number one. Pickford, I don't know how he gets back. I know he's injured at the moment, but I think Nick Pope's got that number one.
Because it seems like Southgate doesn't really care about the playing out from the back anymore.
Yeah,
just solid goalkeeper. And if it comes down to solid goalkeeper, probably Nick Pope's probably better than Dean Henderson, isn't it? So
yeah,
peak.
It's mad, but obviously the first goal again. It's not an agenda against this right back, but fam, I don't like to keep saying it, but he's rubbish, bro. He's not good enough. Like,
wait. So wait, you expect him to defend the back post against Danny Welbeck, 6 foot saying?
No, bruv. Don't, bruv. It happens every time. Why is he at the back post? Why is he so rubbish position? Why?
No,
Every time,
regardless positionally, how is he meant to win that header? What's he meant to do?
bruv. He switched off. He switched. Go watch
No,
the
but
goal again.
Was he? So wait, no, but seriously, so you think even if he's in the right position, he gets to that ball ahead of Danny Welbeck?
Yes, absolutely.
Someone who's 5 foot nothing against
Doesn't matter. It doesn't matter about height, bro. Didn't we see the other day when?
Cross,
Nah, bro. What didn't Jota scored against Arsenal yesterday?
That's a perfect cross, fam.
Bro. Come on, you're making
That's a perfect cross. That cross literally hit him in the forehead, fam.
Nah, man. That Wan-Bissaka, he's been doing this all season. Leipzig.
Like a floated cross. It's like a goal kick. Someone's taller than you. You're not winning the header, fam.
Nah, man.
There's no way.
He's not aware.
The ball comes to you, and it's at your height, yeah? You can win it. If the ball's above you, you're finished. Back post.
He's not aware, man. Even the last game against Brighton, he did the same thing and they hit the post like 4 times. Every time back post, he's just...
What you should focus on is the fact that they're able to get the crossing in the first place.
Of course, because even that before
that, on his side, that's not happening.
What side?
Oh, my Wan-Bissaka's side, they ain't getting no crosses in.
Oh, you're talking about the first.
He's doing his job.
Yeah, but to be honest, Pogba lost the ball for that first goal, but no one will talk about it because he
used to it. That's why.
Nah, it's because people just don't like to not spread the blame. But Pogba lost the ball bare times the first half. That goal, he lost the ball. They got it to the right winger, whipped it in. Lindelof from Wan-Bissaka again. That combination is just dead, fam. Again,
that it's a problem, bro. Because
how come it never happens on the like you said? Obviously, Wan-Bissaka doesn't let the cross come in, but even when it does, Maguire and Luke Shaw, they seem solid with that. Like,
yeah, Luke Shaw is quite tall, though, isn't it? Luke Shaw is much taller than Wan-Bissaka, right?
I don't think it's about the height, you know. I think it's about reading the game.
No, it is to do with it. It's to do because Shaw's been late. There's times when Shaw's been late to read it, and he still somehow gets that and on it, or it's your size helps in the box a lot, man.
But is Wan-Bissaka small though? Like, nah, come on, man.
Bro.
Nah, man. Nah, bro. He saw Welbeck running in, and he literally just let Welbeck come across him. Like, bro, nah, man. I'm sorry. I've said all of
the question to come in anyway, man.
The only thing this guy's good at is tackling, bro. That's it. He's not good at anything else.
You guys are hard, man.
What's he good at? What's he good at?
I think defending as a whole he's good at. Obviously, he's got aerial. I say aerially he's not great, but defending as a whole, I say he's quite good at.
I say 1v1. That's it. That is it. Passing, positional awareness, reading the game. Even when we try to do the offside trap, it's always him that lets it down, fam. Every time. He's always way behind.
You don't do offside trap,
but even when the lad's pushing out, like when they get across and they get
playing offside trap.
Not offside trap. I mean, when there's like a
second,
or pushing out, he's always last, fam. Why is he always last? Why?
I don't know, man. Wan-Bissaka does his thing down the right defensively, man.
I think it's just the slat angles for me. Jesse, I know you agree with me.
He's stronger than Luke Shaw defensively by far, definitely. He's the best in the Prem defensively, hands down.
I'll say tackles. I wouldn't say defensively because just tackles for me. That's it. His awareness is so poor, fam. Like it's so bad. Like positionally, he doesn't. Like
I don't know if he's a big part of defending, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you, fam.
It is, but
and getting blocks.
What about the rest?
Getting blocks.
What about the rest, though? All this slide tackling. Yeah, even as a defender, bro, Ferdinand, he hardly went to ground, fam. Just stay on your feet. Every time slide, that's all he's good at. I think he loves it. Like, that's his bread and butter, slide tackling, going to ground. But even when he's crossing, he's about to drop, fam. He's
the fullback, bro, is much harder than defending as a centre back, bro. Much harder. Much harder. The plays are way more skillful, much better plays week in, week out.
I don't know, man. I don't know how people. I get why you want to back him. I want him to
defensively. If you're talking defensively, I'm always going to back Wan-Bissaka. If you talk about on the ball, you can talk as much as you like. But defensively, I don't think anyone can touch him. Really, as the right back.
So what was that today? What was that?
What was he meant to do? The guy is in the air. What do you want him to do? He's short.
Watch it again. It's poor defense.
He's short, bro. How many times?
How's Wan-Bissaka short?
Forget about Wan-Bissaka, yeah. How many times have you seen that happen to a fullback? It's common, bro. It's not like a regular.
It's common with
It's a
him.
common
It's
thing,
common
fam.
with him. It's common with him.
No, it's common with all fullbacks. All fullbacks. Back post crosses.
I don't know why
Strikers there.
because every time.
What do you tell if you have a number 9? If you're a striker, what do you tell him to do? What do you tell him to do if you have a striker?
Yeah, but
Back post. Pull off onto the fullback.
so
It's
every time.
history,
So
bro.
basically for us, every time
Since
back post.
2006, bro.
Nah.
It's been a thing since 2006, bro.
So
How does Andy Carroll score them goals? them man there, bro.
So you're saying is unavoidable. It's gonna happen.
Yeah, it's gonna. If you get
but
the
we need
it's
to
gonna
cut it
happen.
out.
If
We need to
you
cut
get
it
the
out.
crossing, it's gonna happen, bro.
We need to cut it out.
And if Jock can score back, if Jock can score a header back post, yeah, and he's not even tall. Imagine how easy it is for Danny Welbeck.
I don't know. Man. I've seen Sterling score headers and that. Like
Exactly, bro. Let another tall person, bro.
yeah, but it's not about height. Then it can't be about height.
The quality of the ball helps, but I'm saying the taller the person is, the harder it is to defend against. You have to admit that. Then you like 6 foot, bro. And then man like
he didn't even see him. Like he didn't even look, fam. Like
listen, I don't think it matters, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you.
I think it does because
I don't think it matters, bro. Think about it, yeah. You have to run towards your own goal, and then you have to divert the ball somehow away from your goal.
It's both of them, to be honest. Lindelof and Maguire. Oh my days, bro. Like
I don't like scapegoating in one player, man. I don't like.
I'm not scapegoating, but I'm just saying, what's that? What is that? There's one time Cavani just booted out of play. I said, what are you doing? Maguire. One time Maguire just booted it. I said, nah, you lot are mocking it, fam. You lot are mocking it. Pogba
just window, man.
Fam, all season's been like this, but we got the win.
Today's one of them games where I just saw us losing, isn't it? Because whenever we can go clear, we lose the game or something. So I'll take it, fam.
Bro, I don't know, man. Obviously,
I'll take it.
You got the breakthrough, 1-0 down. I think we had a great start, 5 minutes, and then they scored, and then we just got into our shot.
I think they bossed the majority of the game, bro. If you ask me, man.
Nah, I want to say second half. Second half was all lost, man. I say
after the first goal we scored, because they were complacent. They were like passing the ball in their own half way more than they normally do. But I think they were a bit complacent, and that's when they lost the ball, and then we sprung on them, and then Bruno laid it off for Vashi. Great finish, man. Really, really good finish.
Obviously, Rashford, people get onto him. Like I always say, he's always involved. Jussie, Bruno again with the assist. I mean, them two, yeah. Without them two this season, where would we be? Because I think that's Rashford's 19th goal of the season in all competitions, 11 assists. So that's 30 goal contributions. I mean,
imagine he played the whole season left wing.
Did he not start there? He did.
No, imagine he played the whole season left wing. Imagine he played the whole season left wing, bro.
He has though.
No, he hasn't. All was playing in right wing. All he was playing in right wing for time.
Yeah, that's true.
He was playing in right wing for time, bro.
That's true.
Imagine how many goals he would have got.
Just what you saying, Rashford. Obviously, he came off injured. We hope it's not too bad, but again, always involved, fam. What are you saying?
Yeah, good finish. Very good finish. But this team is just so rubbish, bro. We're never gonna win. No trophies.
This is what I'm saying. If an alien came to Earth right now and saw us, you would think we're in the relegation, man. We won, fam.
I'm not gonna lie to you, yeah. I was listening to someone, yeah. Someone was talking about how, like, us British people always saying how the Premier League is the best league in the world and the most competitive league. And what that man had to say was this, yeah. United are second in the Premier League, fam. And it shows how dead it is.
Come on.
It shows how dead our league is.
Give us some credit, man. You can't.
The fact that United, no.
You can't be second by fluke. You can't be second by fluke.
United second is a joke.
What do you mean?
You were second in the Premier League.
Whose fault is that? Is that our fault?
No, I'm just saying that. I'm saying that the quality of the competition as a whole.
It is.
Bro.
It doesn't matter though. Like, if City win the league, who cares if they say the league's dead? They won the league, fam. Like, it doesn't matter, fam.
Imagine, bro. second in the Premier League, they make it into the Champions League. Not what round
Yeah,
of 16.
of course,
bro.
the league's been poor. When you think about who's been, apart from City, who's been better than us this season? No one. Like, no one. No one's come close.
The thing is that I think we've been as bad as the other top six.
No, yeah, that's it. Not as bad.
We've been as bad as each other.
Yeah, nah. I think they've been worse than us. Way worse.
I don't know, man. I think
think
they've been more inconsistent than us.
I give up.
I'm not gonna lie to you.
Tottenham.
The way they smash Arsenal, bro. Jesus, bro. The way they Liverpool. The way they
Yeah, but you see that game? If you look back at the goals, Arsenal just gifted those goals. Like it was 0-0 half time, you know. People
I know, bro. I know.
And then
they started slapping them up. When they brought on John, they went that front four, Firmino, Mane, Salah, long thing.
Yeah, they should continue with that.
John looks like he just came back from injury, bro. Looks like a Roy's.
When John got injured first time, that's when they start to.
Yeah, bro. He looked amped.
But anyway, enough of that rubbish team. They're behind us. Let's go on to the match winner. I think today he had a good performance. Mason Greenwood, obviously, a lot of critics have come for him this season. But again, he's pulled up trumps, scored the winning goal. Great diving header. I heard he said he's been
what an assist, bro. What an assist.
Pogba.
Great technique, bro.
Pogba with a great assist. Mason gets the goal. Jesse, man, I know you ain't been a fan of Mason's this season, but I think this is the time where we need him the most because obviously, like I said before, Martial's been confirmed, I think, out for the season. So with Mason there, Cavani, we'll get on to Cavani because anyway, talk to me about Mason because that was a great finish, man.
Yeah, it was a
Jesse.
It was a great finish. Good to get in the box. Obviously, when I first looked at it, I thought, what, did that actually go in? Like, I thought the goalkeeper was just like,
that's what I thought. I thought he just quit like this.
Oh, man. I just can't do it no more with this team, man. I just can't do it.
This is sad, man. We won the game, yeah. Look at the feelings.
I know it's not just that, man. Nah, it's just the same thing.
Think about the positives. Like Rick said, other teams, you got Tottenham drawing, Leicester lost, Arsenal lost, Chelsea lost, and we won. So just look at it from that point.
We won. You won.
11 points clear of 5th place, so looks like top 4 secured still.
Yeah, it's secure, but you can never. This team, you can never feel so confident that it's secured. I think it's secured, but you still have that doubt that it's not secured, man. But yeah, man. I looked at that team, and boy, we need a lot of players, boy. But as the manager, I don't know what it is. I don't know what's going on. Like, are we cursed? Like, why can't we play good football? Like, why is it always like we win by 1 goal or something? Like, it's not good enough, man. It's been like that the whole season, man. Boy, oh man. I don't
25 points won from losing positions, bro.
Is that positive? Is that positive or negative?
That's the most ever in Premier League history, fam.
Is that positive or negative?
Now it's positive, but at the same time, it's the reason why we won't win the league because we can't keep. As I said, when we was top of the league and we keep having these dead performances, our luck was gonna run out. You get it, and it ran out. Like we had a lot of draws and we didn't win our games. So
I think this team needs a kick. Like when they go behind, it wakes them up.
Yeah,
that's not good.
It's been proven this season because every time we go behind, that's when they start playing better.
When we go behind late, it's not good, man. I'd rather we go behind early and then we have enough of the game to get back into it, than we go behind late, fam. So
it's mad. The striker. I know people gone to Martial this season because he has been rubbish, but again, Cavani, I think that's probably his worst performance in the United shirt because, fam.
But he's aging rapidly, bro.
Yeah, you can see it, fam. Like,
he's even like white bread or something, bro. I don't know what's going on, bro. That Hovis, bro. he was going off quick, fam. You know the ones there.
He was so dry. Like, I was looking. You actually look like an old man. Like, you actually look like
I know the quality. I'm going to say the quality in the Premier League is is poor, but the running you have to do, the dynamism you need, it takes a lot out of our players, man. So
it's nuts because I'm starting to worry because I know Marshall's been crap, like I said, but now that he's out and we got a game on Thursday, Sunday, if we're through Thursday again, can Cavani play all these games? I don't think he can.
yeah, I think we need to just take a note from City, and either do a false 9 thing, because none of them deserve to be in the starting 11. Let's be real, yeah. Or we move Greenwood or Rashi into strike because, and if Rashi plays strike, he has to do less running. Does that make sense? It saves his legs or something, but it's just they're poor, man.
But Rashford back to goal.
We don't have to. Not how often do you see Vardy is back to goal?
Yeah, but we don't play like that. Like
no, but we don't play. Leicester don't play counter-attacking football really, though. You know what I mean? Like they don't really. Does that make sense?
It all comes down to why we're not good enough because, as you said, Jerry, before we came on the stream thing, Haaland, if he comes, he won't get that much chances as well. It doesn't matter who plays up front for us. It's the whole system. I don't know what we're doing.
That's why I keep saying
Is Haaland like the improved version of Timo Werner, bro?
You know what? I know people say players, but before we get the players, we need to have
I don't know because I don't know, man. See Haaland and that. I don't see him. I haven't seen him score that many headers in that. You get me? I don't.
That's true.
I can't see him against a low block. I don't know what he does. I think he's a similar type of player to like a Rashi, where he's like always running behind.
Yeah, he needs space. He needs space. Yeah,
he needs space, bro. I don't see him score more than. I think he'll get around 20 goals.
For me personally, I think we said it before. I would rather Harry Kane, man. Look at him today, fam. Them finishes.
Yeah, Harry Kane is the guy, bro. If you can get him, then we're sorted for
that second finish. He could have squared it. He could have squared it. He said, "Nah, fam. I'm a striker. Bang, straight, fam." Nah,
you get a player like Harry Kane, bro. Then we're up with City, bro.
Yeah, man. He's my number one. If we could get a strike, Haaland, I get it, the hype, but Harry Kane now he's in his prime, Premier League proven.
I don't know what Harry Kane's game is, though, man. I don't know,
yeah, but
I don't know why he's not agitating for a move. I don't know what's going on.
I think he is. I think this season, this is it, man. Like you're 28
How old is
now.
He's 28
or 27. Come on, man.
And he's not a fresh 28 or 27. You know, got a lot of injuries in games in his head,
a lot of mileage in your tank and wasting it at Spurs. Look, today you banged 2 goals. You couldn't even get the win. Like, enough is enough. Like you need to move on now. You've been with them since you was.
But the problem is, Jerry, that we're the most attractive proposition right now. You know what I mean? Like if you want to win Premier League, you don't come to United. You go City.
Yeah, but if City don't want you, if it depends if you want him. I think we can gas it with the money, obviously, and he will come straight into the team. City will be a bit. He might not even play every game at City because you know Pep loves to do some weird stuff. So
that's true. But this team were pissed for years to come.
Listen. 1 second. Obviously, Jack's going to be with us here. I'd like to hear his thoughts, but he'll be on the preview this week. He keeps saying the players. I mean,
it's both. It's both.
Yeah, but to get the players, you need to have a system in place to bring those players into. You don't get the players first, and then start figuring out because you're wasting time. You're wasting time, fam. Like, have a clear plan and say, okay, I need this player for this plan. Because right now, today, I know we saw it. He was watching the game and thinking, like, what are we doing? What is it's freestyle? It's not freestyle football, but I don't know. I couldn't identify with this.
I'm not gonna lie to you, man. You're like, I'm gonna get disappointed because if I was a footballer and my team was playing like this at that level, I would not have it.
That's what I think.
Oh, you wrong. You're right. This is what we're doing in the pit.
No, but I used to say it all the time when I was playing football, my team. I'm thinking, bro, why are we playing so rubbish? Like, I don't think these men have the passion. Like, what do you got? Fam, is it your job to? You're playing at Manchester United, you know. Like you think you could just roll around and do whatever
You
you
know
want?
what? You know what I do? Yeah, I literally like bring up like how other managers have managed before and be like, this is the attention of detail we used to have.
That's what I
This
said.
is
Do you think they do that
They
in
probably
the
have
meeting?
film. They probably have film. Be like, Ollie, look, this is what we used to do. This is what they're doing there. How are we meant to compete if we're doing this? We have to up it. Like I'm being a thing because I want to win. That's you know what I mean.
That's what I'm
like,
saying. Who in that dressing room saying, "Forget this. This is dead."
I mean,
like,
even I'm like I heard you like, you know, when I forgot who left us, but we were talking about how Fergie's assistant left.
Yeah.
And for the Van Persie season when we won, they were still basically playing off the things he taught them. Like it was just like
Yeah. Oh yeah, I saw that. Rio.
like,
Yeah. I saw that. Yeah, that was on his
like
YouTube.
I'm disappointed, bro, because I'd be like, that's not good enough, bro. We need to be in training. Someone needs to be adding to us right now. You know what I mean? Like someone needs to be. Oh, so why do we train?
That's true.
Like, you know what I mean? Like I'm surprised that world-class footballers allow this nonsense.
That's what. Even I think was it the Champions League final when Barca taught us the lesson. Rio and that they didn't agree with Fergie's the tactics, fam. Like they said, yo, we're playing 2 in midfield against their 3, plus Messi's dropping in playing false 9. It don't make sense, but and then you saw what happened in the match. The players gave it to Fergie, saying, "Listen, that was actually dumb to do." I think
Rio wanted to sit back and counter attack. That's what he wanted to do.
No, but at that time, Fergie's probably thinking we're the best team in the world because we won the Champions League before.
Yeah, but when you think about playing 4-4-2 or 4-2, 4-4-1-1,
Fergie's team, I'm not gonna lie to you, when Fergie wins, it's not because he's the team or the 11 is the best, or we have the best tactics, just because of the mentality of the club.
Yeah, of course, that's huge.
That's why Fergie wins. That's why Fergie gets a bit gassed. He gets gassed and thinking like, I'm a tactical genius. We play better football than other teams. We don't. Just like our mentality is win by any costs. That's the United way. Win by any means necessary. It doesn't matter if it's 1 minute left. We're gonna find a way of winning, bro. But if you actually watch us in those periods of Fergie's time, like we don't dominate games, bro. We don't dominate games.
It's mentality. Like that's why we always thought we're gonna score. Like that's
exactly. It wasn't we're losing like how we do on the Ollie and we get a goal and we win. And we'd be happy back then. But then people like Mourinho started coming up, people like Pep Guardiola came up, and we're like, okay, you can play football properly, you can actually guarantee a win. You know what I mean? Like
it's true when people say Fergie, he would have struggled in this era. I think he still would have been up there,
bro. He would have been Moyes. He'd be at Moyes level.
No. CC, don't disrespect Fergie like that.
Wait.
Don't do that.
I wouldn't say Moyes. I'll say top 4, but league.
Okay. Think. Guys, think. Ancelotti's better than him.
Relax, CC. Relax.
It depends what.
You guys are
not. I'm saying he doesn't have United. Fergie doesn't have United. He has like a team like Everton.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It depends
or a team like Leicester. Yeah. Brendan's better than him. Pep, Klopp, Ancelotti.
No, I disagree. You don't sound rubbish. I said, look how you're just downgrading Fergie.
No, I said he will struggle. That the way he retired was the right time because football was going in a new direction. I think that's why he got Van Persie. That was a wayward signing. We never do signings like that.
Never ever, bro.
For a 29-year-old, it was that he said, you know what?
He wanted to retire the season before, bro.
Yeah, I know, I remember. But then we lost the league on goal difference, and he said, you know what?
Technically, Mourinho was better than him because Mourinho always used to beat him.
Yeah, Mourinho had him. Like it was
you can't say that because Ollie's he's always beaten Pep in the Premier League. Are you gonna say he's better than Pep?
No, I'm not see that. I'm not
talking about 1-to-1. I'm talking about in terms of the league.
The league, yeah. Mourinho won the league.
Ollie's got a better record.
But Mourinho won the league.
No, not 1-to-1. I'm talking about in terms of winning the trophy.
Yeah.
The trophy.
He won the league. He won the league twice. Mourinho when he first came. This is what I'm saying. When people say it's a transition,
had his number, bro.
When people say it's a transition,
Mourinho left, bro.
I said it's a transition. Did he not come and win the league back to back? And then he left. He came back 1 year. Cool. He got top 4. He won the league. That's when people say transition. I'm not trying to hear that because how did Mourinho win the league in 2 years when he first came back? How?
Mourinho had Fergie's number, but we had the whole
saying,
division
man.
unlocked.
You know why they say transitions? Because it's Oli, because he's crap. That's why I
No.
told you, Jesse, it's gonna take 5 years.
Mourinho came in his first season, yeah.
I'm just the way you guys
Jesse, Mourinho came in his first season, yeah, and said in the press conference, "I'm gonna win by this many points."
Yeah, that's what I'm
And he
saying.
got it right. Perfect.
With a better manager.
You guys saying Ferguson will struggle in this era. He will kind of struggle, but I think he'll definitely win a league title.
I wouldn't say definitely.
I think so. Why not?
It depends on his number 2.
Yeah, he will have to get someone that knows, like, that's on job. Because
yeah,
football...
but when you look at Ferguson, another thing about football is that when Ferguson's manager your team, you know you're gonna like give 100%. I personally feel like the players don't respect Oli. I personally don't think. Like, you think if Ferguson was managing this team, they'll be playing the way they're playing. I'm actually being honest. I think they don't.
Yeah, they see Oli as their boy. Yeah.
Wait. Jesse, you think that if Fergie had to manage a team against Pep Guardiola in the Prem and Klopp, you think he beats them? Yeah?
See, this is what I'm saying. Why are you saying Klopp done this season?
No, both of them. Of course, Fergie can beat them. Of course.
No, we're talking about one in terms of end points, 100 points. Them things there.
Yeah, that was one.
You know what? If Ferguson,
that was one time.
No, but all the point totals over the last 2 seasons were around about like between 95 and 100 points, bro.
Yeah, but what about now?
Wait, first,
but I'm saying to you that generally speaking, Fergie never reached them heights, bro.
First things first. Yeah, you see, Fergie,
I don't know.
Yeah? You see how Ferguson's a legend. You know the reason why he won't struggle, because I believe if Ferguson was here right now, yes, we'll be playing better football. First things first, the board will know they have to back Ferguson. This is all about respect in this thing, you know.
No, but you know what about that?
Have to back Ferguson, bro.
About that, they didn't even back him before. Like he was.
But that's because, as you said, in those eras, we win league titles, and as before Van Persie. We had Ronaldo, all of that. We won the league back to back 3 times.
Wait. Can I ask the question, Jesse? You see Fergie's last season, yeah, when he won the Prem.
Yeah.
Was the football good?
Well, it was much better than this, definitely. We were creating chances.
It was exciting. It was exciting still.
We scored goals.
It was
better than good.
It wasn't good.
Thank you, bro.
But it
wasn't good, bro. It wasn't good.
Oh, see, but the players knew what they were doing. We were scoring a lot of goals. We didn't win the league back league. We're done. What team? We only lost how many games? Like 3-4 games, if I can remember. And I remember one of those games. We already won the league titles. We lost against Chelsea. I remember that season very, very much.
Yeah, we won it early. I think we won like 6 games to go or something like that.
So don't say the football. We never questioned the football, but we was attacking. We knew what we was doing, like crosses in the box.
Listen, forget it. That's what we're talking about the glory days. Like, let's talk about now.
I'm saying the football. The football was
Hernandez had a big part to play in that season.
Yeah, Hernandez. Ferguson never
Rooney.
Even Scholes came back.
I just remember Van Persie scoring hella volleys, bro. Hella volleys.
And they had the mentality.
Yeah. Even Raphael was moving mad that season. Mad. Even Valencia right wing.
Van Persie season.
Yeah, Raphael, bro. I was thinking that was his best season at right back. Him and Valencia on the right, they had a good understanding. Like, I was thinking, yeah. So when we sold him, I was so angry. I was like, why are we selling him for like 2.5 mil?
You know what? It all comes to me. It all comes down to the respect. Like Ferguson's managing your team.
That's true. You know what? I agree.
No, let me finish.
Because Oli,
you think you could be fam? Listen. With Ferguson, those players would ride out for him. They know not to mess about. Like, you get what I'm saying?
You know what? I think they like playing for Oli, but I think the respect. It's not. It's a
respect thing. You think if Pep or Pep. Okay, I won't say Klopp like that because I think Pep is much better than Klopp. I'll say you think if Pep or Ferguson was managing this team right now, you think they could just be messing about? Fam, they will respect Pep and they will respect Ferguson and they know not to play. Obviously, the style of football will change in that. But
does Pep like vocal players though?
It makes you want to play better. It makes you want.
I don't know. All of Pep's players, if you ask me, they're all quiet people, man.
No, it's not about being vocal. It's about
quiet, though,
doing your job. Like, don't mess about.
You know what I mean? Like, I wouldn't say they're characters.
No, but
You
they're
don't know.
respectful.
You don't have to be
They,
character, but
they
your
know.
Yeah, I know, but obviously people who don't have character, people who are not like the bold people at the companies
Yeah.
and that, they're easy to manage.
Yeah, but then
Do you get?
if you're not that, you need to be good.
Yeah.
we have not characters, but they're shit.
Yeah.
That's the difference.
Yeah,
They're
that's the
rubbish.
No, Pogba's vocal, bro. Pogba's very vocal. They're all very.
Apart from
Cavani's
Pogba,
vocal. All of them are vocal, bro.
Cavani can't even speak English. What is he shouting to? Like,
I feel like his dad, bro. His dad's been out in the his dad.
nah,
His
bro.
dad.
Now, all I'm saying, if Ferguson's manager,
Bruno's
right
quite
now,
vocal too, fam.
Yeah, but I'm saying
I-
if you're not a character, if you're quiet, at least be great at your job. Just do your job. Everyone knows. Like
I
Kante.
think I'm
Kante's
saying that Pep likes quiet players.
yeah, but he likes quiet
He
players
likes
that
quiet
do the
players.
job.
Doesn't like
They're good.
doesn't like too
no,
many
but
characters, fam.
it's to me is not about character because I'd rather you have no character but you're very quality. Like
No, Fergie's
yeah.
thing is the opposite though. Fergie's thing is he loves characters. That's what Fergie likes, bro.
Yeah,
Yeah, he
You
loves
don't
characters,
even-
but but under Fergie, he'll make you a character because he's such a good manager. He wants to win. Nothing, no else.
So Darren
He
Fletcher
doesn't
became a
take
character,
bullshit.
yeah.
Fam, Ferguson was strict, you know. Listen, you gotta be a strict man. So they don't respect him.
No, but
They don't.
you see that I've heard, but like behind the scenes socials, like he's on job. I don't see it, but I heard behind the scenes he's a babyface assassin.
You know why? I believe a little bit, yeah, because the era he joined United,
Yeah.
savages, bro.
Yeah, exactly.
Savages everywhere, bro.
Yeah,
Yeah.
100%.
Yeah,
But it's not easy, fam.
Now, but to answer your question about Ferguson struggling in this era, first things first, I think we will buy players on the Ferguson.
No, we're not
we need
saying.
to buy players.
We're basically saying he won't walk the league. Like it's not going to be like it was.
100%.
But it'll be very very tough. Like it'll be a battle.
Yeah, 100%.
Like,
It'll be tough.
it'll be. I think he won't like win back to back, and he'll probably win one every 4 years or every like. It'll be very very hard. Like because football, the playing up from the back, what he's not used to that really. Like
I'll say one every.
He'll compete
You
with
know what?
City,
I think
100%.
Fergie would have transitioned. I think to like, but I think his style would have been very similar to like how Klopp plays.
yeah. That
A lot of pressing,
intensity.
a lot of pressing, and quick transitions. I don't think we've done the whole Pep Guardiola
No.
tiki-taka thing. I don't see him doing that.
I don't.
No, but I think now he'll win couple league titles, probably like.
Yeah, listen, Fergie, one of the greatest. I think he would have adapted, but it would have took him a bit of time, and he will eventually get
With
there.
the players as well. These
Yeah.
players are not good enough.
Let's just be real, guys. Let's just say one thing though. Fergie saw this coming and said, "Hey guys,
I'm gone."
Yeah.
In a bit.
Yeah, it's true.
he saw this going." He was like, nah. Like, the thing, one of the first.
Oh, the guy's old as well. People.
He was like, no, I can't go out like this. I can't go out like this. Yo, hey Woodward, man, allow me. I need Van Persie, fam.
I need Van Persie straight
I
away.
need Van Persie. Just one more heist, fam.
Yeah, last dance, fam. Quickly. Because Jack, just you remember that day when I told you about Van Persie? I couldn't believe it. I said,
Yeah, I remember. You know what? That day, I remember I was chilling in Jackson's room, yeah, and then I heard these footsteps right up and saying, we got my Percy. I was like, say that. I was like, you're lying. I saw on Sky Sports do the yellow bar. We've agreed terms, contract.
That was mad.
What was it like that one, yeah? Man City wanted them too.
Yeah, that's why I was so happy.
Yeah.
Because I thought if you went Man City, it's
I
crazy.
get dickheads, you know. What? So they want to run Percy in the grill? Are they dumb? And they had Chevers as well at that time.
They were trying to dominate, fam. They were trying to,
They were trying to take over.
Yeah, take over for real. Luckily, let's talk about current United. Obviously, we went down memory lane a bit there, but Oli and the boys, man, second in the league. Obviously, like I said, big win. We got Thursday to look forward to now. Obviously, we'll talk about that later in the preview in the week. But yeah, man, how you lot feeling about Granada? Like quickly, like obviously we won, but the performance again. It has to win
I've clocked it with
this team. Trophy. He has to win a trophy.
I've clocked it with this team, man. It don't matter. Listen, the performance thing, what we expect is just never gonna happen. So over 2 legs, I think we'll beat them. I think we'll beat them, but it depends. See, this team is too iffy. We can go to Granada and slap them just like the way we slapped Real Sociedad. Or we're going to go there and probably draw, or is a 0-0, or we'll probably win like 2-1. So, but...
You know what's mad? It's because we got Spurs straight after. So, that's...
Yeah, but as you said, it's Granada. You said they lost 3-0 to some team the other day.
Yeah, they lost
that tie should be finished. That tie should be finished. And
should be finished.
But that's what I said. That's what I said. Knowing this team, you can never predict. Like, you can never feel confident that we're gonna smack this team. So
you know what's irritating me?
You know
what's irritating me, fam? Like, I think Oli understands that the best way we play is the counter attack. Yeah. But because he keeps saying, because we're United, we have to be on the ball.
Yeah.
We have to try to bring the game to teams and control games and dominate the whole 90 minutes.
Yeah.
And we're not capable of it.
So, but I remember Jack saying this as well, because there was a time where we was counter-attacking, and that's when we played our best. But because we're United fans, we wanted to be more dominant on the ball. But if the other team sits back, then we're just going to be staring at each other like.
Yeah. But we can't do that.
The way I am, bro, I rather have a plan that is executed well than have an alternative that's just.
I get what you're saying. I get what you're saying.
When Oli was doing that, bro, at least like it made sense, bro. This doesn't make.
Don't you remember, like Jack said, that time we was kind of, it was working, but we was thinking, what's the next step? Because we can't. This isn't
it though.
Huh?
This is not the next step.
This
isn't it, guys. This might be the next step, fam.
This is the problem. We, as you said, I know what he's trying to say. He's trying to say that he should just stick to what he does and do the counter-attacking thing, because that's what he's best at.
Especially when we're one. Yes, you know what's saying, yeah. Even when we're winning 1-0, instead of us just letting them have the ball and saying, "Okay, let's go and kill them now," we still try to control the game, bro. Like,
but I mean, that's the problem. That's the problem. We can't do it, and that's a huge problem with the players we have. Why can't we keep the ball? Why can't we dominate against small teams? As Jack said, Jack will. If Jack was on this stream, he'll be like, "This guy's trying shit." But it's true. But as Jax will probably say, when we were doing counter-attacking, you guys were saying that was freestyle, this, that. But
it's true, because the fans are saying attack.
Jerry, yeah. I started coming after Oli this season. It's only this last season and this season when I started coming after Oli. Before then, I was like, hey, he's doing well. Like, he's actually doing. When he started trying to do his possession nonsense, I was just like, this is not how it's done.
It don't work. It's true.
But this is the back. We can't do counter-attacking.
No, but I understand, but because it's Oli, just stick to what you know. If it's working.
No, Jerry, don't say that. You know why?
No. You know why? Because listen.
Jerry, if you're doing counter-attacking, Jerry, you don't, because I know what you're gonna say. Counter-attacking, you're gonna be like, oh, we can't keep doing it. We're not gonna win the league like this. Why are we counter-attacking against small teams?
It's choosing when to do it. Like Rick said, if you're 1-0 up, cool. Let them, because you know they go 1-0 down. They're gonna have to try and come out and get the equalizer. So then that's when we get the ball, we just kill it off. Just finish the game. Don't try and then now.
You're trying shit. You're trying shit because that's not what you want.
No, but you know why I want it now?
Because that's not what you want.
Like Rick said, like Rick said, we've tried this way and it don't work, fam.
So what? We should go back to what we was
go back to basics.
Go back to what we was doing. Wait, so we should go back to what we was doing.
Yeah, because this is
dead.
Not just
right.
So which was better? This? You prefer this?
It's just the fact that he's not a good manager. That's it.
Wait. Yeah, Jesse, wait one sec. So you prefer this?
Huh?
You prefer this? What we're doing now? This is dead.
Well, no. First interest. I see what he's trying to play out from the back.
Just stop. Stop.
Wait.
Look at City. Look where we face City. I like that. When we just beat City the other day, that was great.
No, but see, this is right. You're not thinking, right? That's because it's against City. We're not doing that against other teams. Why are we doing that against other teams? Why are we doing that against Brighton and the Fulhams? Why are we sitting them? Why are we counter-attacking against Fulham? That's what you've been.
What's the solution? What's the solution? Because
this is the problem though. Because the problem is Oli is not a good manager. So I don't know what he's trying to do in it. Like if we can't keep the ball for some reason, I do not know why. Like that comes down to coaching.
What I'm saying.
Like,
we need to,
as you said, look at Tuchel. Chelsea are keeping the ball much better. Like they're comfortable with the ball.
and they got slapped. They got slapped.
10 men, bro. They had 10 men.
I don't care.
James, don't chat rubbish because you're sounding like Ricky right now. I was the 10 men. Don't.
We got slapped.
Yeah, we got slapped. But
We got slapped 10 men.
Yeah, I'm still not making that excuse that we had 10 men. We got slapped. Like you can't get slapped like that. What do you mean? 10 men. It should be harder for them to score, and you'll get slapped.
Now we got slapped dirty, fam.
That was disgusting. It was a disgusting slapping. Well, I'm sorry, Chelsea. Yeah, 10 men, but 5 conceded 5 against West Brom. That's atrocious. That's poor, fam. Nah. West Brom. Nah, that's dead. That's dead. Let me read some of the comments. Shout out to Big Ron joining us in the chat. He says, so putting this team is going to give me a heart attack. He says, where's the United DNA? It's too one-dimensional, having only one way of playing that counter-attack. Our preparations for games is appalling. We got to go down in most games and have to rely on players pulling. Yeah. Against City, we won a penalty. How many times? Boy, you're just spitting facts, fam. I can't lie. This team, man, like.
Yeah, you know what? I feel like they decide when they want to. I feel like, do they think that they're that good that you could just be relaxing against the small teams? Because when it comes to, for example, that Man City game, they knew not to mess about. Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They knew that. Oh, that was tactics. We actually pressed that game. They knew not to mess about.
What happened? What happened today though? Because we started well, like, and then
You know what? It's a combination of both. But these players are actually just a joke, fam. Like as Ricky said before, like if I see my team playing, like thinking, and I love this team, like, and I'm thinking, what are you lot doing? Like sometimes I see it from Bruno, like. Bruno's thinking, what the fuck are you lot doing? Like, even that time in the Sevilla, I remember because he just first came. I remember against Sevilla when he was going on Lindelof. He's thinking, man, scored the penalty, this, that. You lot are just letting us down, just conceding 2 goals from crosses. Like, I don't see enough.
The other thing as well, Jesse, to add to that,
They don't have it. They don't.
Fam, the other thing to add to that as well, yeah, like Bruno comes from a club that's relatively small in Europe. You know what I mean? He hasn't got them standards. Hasn't seen top coaching. Hasn't seen top managers and stuff like that. Does that make sense? So for him right now, he just thinks is that he should just have better players and stuff like that. But if a player came from a top club, you know, like a player from I don't know Barcelona, something like Messi, landed at our club, he'd look around and be like, "What's going on? Like what happened with Sanchez? Basically, when Sanchez came to United, it was just like." Yo, this is poor.
Yeah, what did he say? His first training session was thinking, nah.
That is a part.
That's a violation. That is a violation.
No, because you all know that Wenger coaches his teams, especially attacking wise, on the matching.
Yeah.
Now he's not even just that. He's thinking, why don't they have the mentality that I have? Like, you get like,
you know what? I don't think it's even mentality thing. I think it was just the way the training was up. I think it was just ancient, bro.
You know what's funny? As Jax will say, this is a transition. Let's just get to the end of this season and regroup. And hopefully next year. I'm praying.
Jerry, I can't wait. Yeah, I can't wait for the future of football. Yeah, where we get to see like everything behind the scenes. It's gonna happen eventually. Yeah, I can't wait for that day, bro. We see Pep Guardiola do his thing. Yeah, and then you see some man like what's his name called again? The guy at Leeds. Bielsa do his thing.
Yeah, but we saw it with
Pep in United. I can't wait for that day.
We saw that in that documentary with Pep, where he's on job every time.
No, but it's not even the full thing, but I'm talking about.
I know, but we saw some. I would love to see just a little bit of Man United. Like, I want to see that. Just
all I see is our Rondos, bro, and them dumb table tennis games. Headed table tennis, whatever it is.
Boy.
Shout out to the football capital in the building. Make sure you guys subscribe to the channel, follow them on Instagram, and all that good stuff. He says history shows we never do well after the international break. So I'll take this one. That's true, man, because a lot of teams just flopped this weekend, boy.
No,
Like,
I do hear that, but we always play like this.
oh yeah, Bailly, I've seen it now. I think Bailly got coronavirus. That's why he wasn't in the squad today. So hope he gets well
This
soon,
team,
man.
man. This
Like,
team.
wait.
That coronavirus.
You know what? I just want to see half of this team gone. Like not playing. That's another issue as well, man. Because
Transition. We're in transition, man. Like as Jax would say, we're in transition. So
this transition, it should be next
it's,
season.
it's taking a bit long. I know, but it's because it's Oli. I'm saying if a better manager comes, the transition will be much shorter.
Yeah,
I'm
100%.
sure.
Guys, what's the number one transfer priority? Like, what's the number one position we have to sign?
For me,
Right winger.
nah, it's between CDM and right wing.
Nah, in my
Wing for
opinion,
me, man.
I think
Huh?
it's right wing.
Wing.
I agree. CGM or right wing. I agree.
I think
I
CDM,
think
man,
both.
because I think CDM it allows once we get that, it allows so much going
You
forward.
know what's mad though? See the CGM thing. Like, I don't think like a world class like CGM. I think that's not really coachable. But the right wing thing, the players we've got, you can pick a player and coach them how to play there. Definitely.
Like who's that?
No, you could. Whoever you want to, boy, you could. Like whoever you want to, you actually could. Because I've seen it done. Like I've seen for wing back, I've seen Conte turn man like Victor Moses into one of the best attacking wing backs in the world. Yeah. I've seen Tuchel turn Hudson-Odoi into a wing back.
But we have Oli. You have to look at our
No,
context.
I'm not saying Oli can do it, but I'm saying that the winger thing, it can be sorted very easily. Look at Sane before.
Who though? Like who's gonna do this? Who?
I don't know. I don't believe that Oli's going to be here forever. That's what I believe. I don't believe
think
that.
so. I think he's gonna be here the longest we've ever had since Fergie.
I don't know, man. I don't believe.
Bam.
I don't believe.
Oh, Rick.
He is.
They see Oli as the new God going to save here.
Bro, he's gonna be here for a long time. I'm telling you.
My point is, yeah, like you see how we saw, like how I thought that Klopp's team was unsustainable.
Yeah.
Yeah, this Oli thing, top four, is unsustainable.
Right. Let's see, man.
He can't sustain it for the next.
Yeah,
Within the next 2 seasons, we're not going to finish top four with Oli. Within the next 2 seasons, I'll say.
It depends. You know what?
I can see it. I can see it 3D, bro. I can see it.
I think
next season.
So if you're thinking about it, you're thinking Chelsea, Liverpool, City. I think the fourth.
Yeah, and Leicester. Leicester.
Leicester.
Only gonna get better, bro.
I think
Only gonna get better. Everton are only gonna get better.
Yeah, we're only gonna get better. What do you mean, fam?
Huh?
Nah, come on, man. You can't. I'm not gonna write us off just like that.
We're gonna get better. How?
We will scrape top four. We will scrape top four. The players we have will scrape top four.
So every season, telling me every season over for the next 3 seasons, so this season included the next 3 seasons, yeah. You think that only as manager is gonna get top 4 in all 3 of those seasons?
Not consecutively, but that means if he don't, he might get sacked.
I'm trying to say to you, bro, I don't see Oli being here that long. I don't see it.
You know what's scaring me? It's not a scary thing, but I think even if we don't get top 4, this board, because it's Oli, I think they will still keep him in the job.
If that happens, bro, then I give up, innit? I give up.
Because he's the perfect guy for them. Like, he won't kick up a fuss. He won't challenge them. So I think, yeah, man, as long as he's there or thereabouts, I think he'll stay, man. But
I give up.
No, what I want to see 4 signings. I want to see a right wing.
The question was priority.
Jerry, listen. With this team and with this manager, one priority is not going to do it. So we need 4 priorities.
With this board and our transfer history, we're signing maximum 3 players.
3?
Maximum 3 players.
I'm wishful thinking. I'm saying 2.
Yeah, but I said maximum, bro. I said maximum. On a good, you were signing 3 players, bro. And if you sign
even the 3 players,
and Jesse, one of them will be one of the 2 or 3 will be a player we don't need, or a dead player, bro.
You know what? I'll say 3 signings. My back for next season. I wouldn't mind Dallo, Maguire, Shaw, and a new centre back, and I'll go with a CDM.
Yeah, wait.
And the right wing.
So, out of these 2, what are you saying?
Ndidi for me, man.
You know, I'm a big fan of Rice. I asked Justin. I've been screaming his name from time, but it's like people just realize how good of a player he is. But for me,
No, I think he's good, bro, but I don't think he's a single pivot.
yeah, that's true. But you know why I say it? Because we're not going to play single pivot regardless. Oli is stuck with that 4-2-3-1.
Look, if we have my point is to that, Jerry. Like, if you have someone that's a world-class defensive midfielder, even in the double pivot, then he has a choice to play them and Pogba instead of playing Scott and Fred all the time. Does that make sense?
But you can play Rice and Pogba.
Yeah, no.
I'm taking Declan Rice. I like him, man.
No.
I like him. I think he's
I
better.
think we need a world class. We need with our defensive issues, and we need someone that can play way better than Fred on the ball, which indeed he can.
Yeah.
Okay, but is amazing defensively. And Declan Rice isn't that. He's not amazing defensively.
He's way better than Ndidi on the ball, though. Way better.
Yeah, he is. I agree. But that's not the most important thing.
That's key,
for that position.
I think I don't want just a DM that's like not like.
No, Ndidi is not just. You've watched him, bro. He's not just good defensively, bro. He's decent on the ball. Kante's quite good on the ball too. Like, I don't think any of these world class DMs are like.
No, Kante. He used to be a winger. That one, I can believe.
If you watch him, Ndidi is good on the ball, bro.
Hey.
It's just a day. It's good on the ball. They're all good on the ball, fam. Yeah. It's that they are good defensively, which most midfielders aren't. Does that make sense? Like, they're good on the ball, bro. Ndidi is way better on the ball than Fred and Scott. Way better than them.
That's no doubt, man. You know, I'll take either or. We need someone there.
Even that Brighton CDM is good, fam.
Basuma as well. Great player. Watching him today.
Fam, Rice is a typical United signing, bro. Rice is like Harry Maguire all over again. Rice is Harry Maguire all over again, bro. I'm telling you, it's going to be like 80 mil. It's going to be like 80, 70 mil. And he's not going to do and he's going to do well. He's going to do well, but it's not going to be good enough. Does that make sense?
I heard that.
This team gives me a headache, man.
Knowing Oli, I think Oli will go down the English route, and Rice, if the price is right, Rice will be a good sign.
See, that's my problem with him, you know. See, that's my problem. Why are you trying to do this? You know what? He's going for these English people that are
Brexit FC. Brexit, man. This is what we do, fam.
You heard the base of
I saw it. Because he ain't got, and maybe if Jones was fit, it would have been Maguire, Jones, Shaw, and Wan-Bissaka have a whole English back four.
You know why? Because English players is easier to sell United to them because they know, like, foreign players with Oli, they'll be thinking, who the hell is this, fam? It's harder. So with the English players, I don't think the negotiations are that hard. Like, I think it's just straight.
Foreign players are just like, have you got Champions League football?
Exactly, straight.
Have you got guaranteed Champions League football?
But that's what I'm saying. If you're going to get English players, they have to be very good. I
think Declan Rice is very good, man.
That's what I'm saying. With the two signings we signed, they're not good. Wan-Bissaka and Maguire, they're not.
You know what's mad? You see the Sancho deal now. I want him, but I'm scared that the price. I know it'll be still about 80, 90.
The problem, Jamie, like I think with our track record, we shouldn't sign expensive players.
That's what I was about to say, that because it can bite us.
We should. I mean, if we go for a signing thing, we should literally have a budget of 50 mil and sign 2 in each position.
Yeah,
that makes sense.
That's what
I think the last transfer window where I was happy with our business, and you're not going to agree with this, at all. But was the season that just the intent showed when we got Maguire and Wan-Bissaka, just the intent.
That was a lot of money, though.
I know, bro. But just the intent that we have the money, we're going to spend it. That's the intent. Do you know what I mean?
Because we got right back.
If we now use the money like that 80 mil split into 2 centre backs, even better.
Yeah, I get it. With the intent.
That 50 mil split into 2 right backs.
Yeah.
Then it'll be better, isn't it? But
yeah, man. I'm not even looking for names this summer. Just get what we need, man. They don't have to be.
The Bruno thing, when Bruno came, he should have came earlier, bro. It's annoying.
Yeah. Question for you, Jesse. Who do you want if Oli gets the sack?
See, this is the problem, yeah. Like, any manager that comes in now, I won't be full of
I want Tuchel, fam.
No.
The football might be better than that, but
I want Tuchel now.
I wouldn't have full confidence that. Obviously, the past managers are gone now.
He's been sacked everywhere he's gone. Allow it, man.
I want him.
I don't.
like him.
I want Nagelsmann. Can't lie.
No, but Tuchel is better than Nagelsmann though.
Why? How?
He was the after Nagelsmann is like Tuchel is above Nagelsmann in the German ranking of managers. Does that make sense?
How about
Because he's done it with Tuchel done it with Dortmund, isn't it? Done a matching with Dortmund.
he done what? What did he do? He didn't do nothing.
What
What did he do? What's well? What did he do? He didn't win no league.
He's all with them.
Nah,
And he's about PSG as well.
PSR, come on, he doesn't do well at PSG. Everyone does, fam.
Okay, but you've seen him at Chelsea. What do you think?
I think it's all hype. I can't
Are you not
lie.
impressed? You're not impressed?
No. I knew. You
At
see that?
all?
You see that yesterday? I know it's 10 men, but I knew. You know what? Because they ain't lost yet. I knew the defeat that will come. It will be one of those ones. I just knew it.
But it's 10 men involved, man.
I don't care. I don't care.
That's going on, and that's on Thiago Silva, bro. Like,
Bro,
He's a good man.
you changed the whole team. I know they got was it Porto, but fam,
wait, but Jerry. So you're telling
hype.
me you're not impressed? This is joined. You're not impressed.
It's all hype.
No,
But
Jerry,
then no
no,
man
Jerry,
is
you know what?
impressed, Jerry.
I realized.
You know,
No man is impressed you.
Nah, he's fake.
Jackson
Jerry's fake.
actually
Yeah. They
because
made
it's
this
true.
double passing Tuchel. Look how
because
close they're playing.
I deeped it when Oli first came. When Oli first came, I think our football was better than this. I can't lie.
Oh no, Jerry's a no what, Rick. Jerry is fake. He's a liar. You did not say this before.
I just told
Jerry's
you.
that
See,
rubbish.
if you listen, I just said Jax and Jesse said, and I thought about it, and I agree. But you're just there.
No, Jerry, I don't think you do. I don't, because you're lying now.
You're trying rubbish, fam. Anyway, like I said, you know this Tuchel is new manager bounce, fam. Like, you know what? Yeah, they've been playing better football, not conceding goals, but up front, the attack has been dead. Like, they don't score goals.
Jerry, I agree with you. But what I'm trying to say is, like, what I rate is the fact that
How
it's not a fluke.
Yeah,
Like, he does it game in, game out.
yeah.
It's systematic.
I've been impressed by that, but
And Jerry, that's his base. That's his base.
Yeah,
Like that's the fact that that's his base. It's only gonna get better. It's only gonna get better and better and better. Do you get it? Like, that's what I like.
I don't
When
know.
I see a manager's base implemented in the first couple weeks,
Yeah,
you're sick.
because it's Chelsea. I still
You're
look at
sick.
them. I look at them weird
You're sick.
because you can start like this. It can change so quickly with Chelsea, fam. Like they can start well, and then all of a sudden the wheels are falling off.
Jerry, his base is 10 times more sophisticated than what Oli has done in the last 2 seasons, bro.
Yeah, but look at them now, though.
Like, what do you mean? Look at them now.
See, but when Oli first came, we were sourcing, fam. Like, we
No, you're not listening to me, bro. I'm telling you, it wasn't Oli's thing. Wasn't systematic.
It wasn't.
It wasn't.
See,
It wasn't. Like this is like Tuchel's thing is clinical. Like you can see, it's a clear thought process.
clinical.
Like, do you know what I mean?
What do you mean clinical?
Clinical.
It's boring to watch. I can't lie.
I know it's boring, but it's precise. You know what I'm trying to say? It's like it's calculated.
It's clear to
Calculated.
see.
It's measured.
Yeah.
Yeah. Only doesn't have those 2 vocabularies in his mind. It's not in his mind, bro.
I can hear some rubbish. I can hear some rubbish going on.
It's not in his mind, bro. It's not calculated.
I'm hearing
bro.
Van Gaal type of football. Tuchel, whatever his name, what a blood clot his name is basically Van Gaal all over again.
And that was good, bro.
Van Gaal, you know what? This is what I mean by fans. When Van Gaal, maybe I don't know you at the time, but at the time, what I was hearing from Ole was the same thing I was hearing from Van Gaal, saying the players don't know what they're doing on the pitch. I remember that phrase very well.
No, I don't remember that. I don't remember that,
But I
bro.
remember that very clearly. Like,
I don't remember
the
that,
philosophy
bro.
is too sophisticated. It's just nothing's happening. They're just passing.
I heard it was too strict. I heard it was too strict.
I heard
that.
that sophisticated. That the players couldn't execute what he was asking them to do, and it was too
I heard it was too strict, fam. But the thing is, it was working until we got all them injuries.
Yeah. So those players were dead.
What do you mean? I don't understand.
What happened?
It's the injuries, bro.
They didn't last forever.
Nah, man.
They did.
Didn't last forever.
It lasted
did.
a while, though.
If you're gonna use that excuse, then you gotta use the same.
No,
excuse.
he thinks that no. Remember,
Yeah,
Jack.
Oli was doing well before those injuries.
That's true.
He was doing well before those
That's
injuries.
true.
Last season,
It was a
in his
mad
first
thing,
season-
fam.
In his first season, when he first came, he was battering teams. Then
Who?
Ole, fam, when he won the 9 games in a row, then you got those injuries. I remember
No, it
Mata,
wasn't, fam.
Lingard,
Yo, Jax, we had to play an uncapped youth player in strike.
Who's that?
Rashford.
Yeah, so
No, but Rashford was part of the team, though. What do you mean?
No. Before then, he came into the team because he got injured. Because Marshall got injured. Remember?
That's Van Gaal. We're talking about Oli. We're talking about Oli, fam.
No, I'm talking about Van
No, but
Gaal.
he said
I'm
because of the
talking about Van Gaal.
yeah, so
Oh.
Van Gaal's injuries were so bad that he had to bring in an uncapped youth player, bro.
that was I don't remember exactly what time that was, but things were exactly rosy those times.
It was that March times.
Yeah, man. It was a long time into the season.
Mad. Before then, he had Luke Shaw got his leg broken.
Yeah.
Oh, what did it do?
That was time ago.
It was the Van Gaal thing, bro. It was under Van Gaal, bro. That season. It was that season, fam.
I heard that, but we've got injuries. Any manager gets injuries, my bro.
No, but that season, that's the worst I've ever seen it. I'm not gonna lie to you, United. That's the worst I've ever seen it, bro. Like that's why it tells you.
Van Gaal. Anyway, I didn't think he was a bad manager, but I think it was too slow. That football was too slow. I know
Of course it was too slow, but I'm saying like it was like we all have our preferences for football. We grew up under Alex Ferguson, quick transition football. Yeah. Obviously, at United, it doesn't match the brand of United. That's not his fault. That's the owner's fault.
But do you know what it is?
But he did a good job.
With Van Gaal, I didn't mind a philosophy. I don't mind the philosophy, fam. My issue with him was the fact that there were games where we were losing, where you need to get the ball forward as soon as possible, but we're too busy trying to focus on the philosophy at the back. Do you get what I'm saying? That PSV game was the game I said this guy needs to leave our club.
That was one of them.
I like it because like once your players fully get it, the ceiling's high.
But bro, if the players are not getting it, if the players are not getting it, then
no, they will, man. They will. They came out. They'll get it eventually. They will.
You're saying they will. That means with Oli, they will get this football that we're playing.
No, but what's like you see Barcelona, yeah. Barcelona now, but Barcelona back then, yeah. Like the players do that from when they're like 10, 8.
Yeah.
So by the time they're already in the first team, it's just a quick transition. For United, that's like the first time that's ever happened. So it's going to take them longer, obviously, to get it. Like, do you know what I mean? Unless you sign all of Ajax.
So that means
unless you sign the whole Ajax academy,
we have to give Oli time for him to.
No.
I don't want to talk about Oli. No, but we can see what he's trying to do, but it's just not working. Like you said,
there is, man. There is.
And now we're trying to do the possession thing. Like, give him time.
Okay. It's poorly implemented.
It's purely executed.
It's poorly implemented.
I need to sit down with Ricky and watch a full United game, and I'll get a pen and paper out.
No, but
all 90 minutes, bro.
I hear what you're saying. I hear what you're saying. But you know what it is, yeah? It's like, say you're a grown man, you know how to do short multiplication, right?
Yeah.
But yeah, watch your man do chunking.
But bro, that means the players are rubbish.
You're watching man do chunking. You're like, why are you chunking, fam? Let's do short multiplication here. What are you doing? Like,
I feel that.
You hear what I'm saying? Man's doing long division, so doing short division, bro. It's just.
But has he really got other options? What other right back do we have? Wan-Bissaka, I watched him today and I said, wow.
Why is he telling Wan-Bissaka to do it, though? Why?
I don't know, man. Wan-Bissaka.
Why?
Do you know what?
He believes.
Do you know what I think? Yeah. I don't think Wan-Bissaka's attacking wise is as bad as it gets. Like he has to improve. Like he can't get any worse. Do you know what I'm saying? Like he.
But Jax, this is United, bro. This is United.
Those times today where, and this is why I get frustrated about the sisters. We'll play some football and it looks all right. Then we'll go to the right. Then it's like, can you get across it now? And it's like, no, you can't get across it. Then he passes it back to Lindelof.
You think it's acceptable for United to have a right. We're actually using our actual important games as a training session for Wan-Bissaka to get better.
My bro,
Like
signing Wan-Bissaka was a mistake. let me put it that way. That's the problem with teams at Man United. Like, you should be going for top players, the best players, not looking at stats and saying this guy's got 1,000 slide tackles, which are all recovery because his position is really bad anyway, right? And then saying we're gonna sign him up. That's the issue of the board, and that's why I say, you know what,
Wan-Bissaka is a top player depending on how he uses him. You know what I mean?
See, I disagree. I don't think he's a top player.
How would you use it?
I think he's only good at slide tackling.
Man, he's rubbish.
That's what he's good at.
I would use. I've already explained how I'd use it. There's no need for me to bore you again.
Yeah, but listen. Yeah, but I get it with the but fullbacks. I'm sorry, modern day, you have to get forward.
I'm not gonna lie to you. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie to you. Like, I think the main reason why Kyle Walker was signed by Pep Guardiola was for that one quality.
What's that?
No, but Kyle Walker even at Tottenham got forward.
He can cross, brother. Him and Rose one time were the best fullbacks.
No, I'm saying the main reason. Yeah. I'm saying that without that recovery pace, there's nowhere on earth. Yeah, think about it. Kyle Walker technically is not the best fullback. There's probably 200 fullbacks better than him technically. Yeah, probably 200.
What league is this?
I don't
in
know
the world, bro. I could go Brazil and find 100, bro. Brazil and 100, bro.
Ricky, what you're saying is exactly what I've been saying. You're gonna say.
I'm saying to you that the main reason why he was signed was for his physicality.
That's fine. But what you're gonna say is exactly what I've been saying. But it's not like he was very bad on the ball. He was a terrible.
For standards, he is.
Oh, bro, Wan-Bissaka. Come on. Wan-Bissaka. I don't know.
You can't compare that. You can't compare.
I don't know.
Okay, compare Cancelo, and Kyle Walker on the ball. Come on.
Yeah, but that's fine. Bro, I said to you, I don't need Wan-Bissaka to be world class guy forward.
Be okay.
Just swing your foot and get the ball into the box without dropping for once. Without dropping. That's all I need. Bro, I don't need you to finesse the ball and make it look so sexy. Just get the ball into the danger area with a bit of pace without falling. Like, why is that so hard? Not every
overlapping fullbacks, you know.
Off balance,
Not every top team plays with overlapping fullbacks, you know. Even Liverpool play Gomez.
We need to.
Even Liverpool play Gomez right back, you know.
Even
Liverpool play Gomez right back sometimes to time. Like,
that's sometimes.
Bro, why are you defending him? Right, bro. Every top team, every single top team.
You need top fullback.
Now the reason because Jack said he's not a top fullback, man. He is a top fullback.
That's why for England, he doesn't even get picked. He doesn't even get considered. He's rubbish on the ball. That's why.
How can a right back? Listen to this, brother. Manchester United's right back first choice right back starting in, week out. Can't even get to the English squad. Something's wrong, bro. That right there, that's something wrong. There's no one time ever in the history books where Man United starting right back can't get to the English squad.
Yeah, that's sad.
Something I've gone there, bro. Something's wrong there.
It's not right.
Something's wrong there. And guess what? He's never gonna.
Gareth Southgate is the manager, bro. Gareth Southgate is the manager, fam. That guy is.
Why can't? Do you think any manager will pick? Do you think Pep will pick Wan-Bissaka? Do you think Klopp will pick Wan-Bissaka?
No way,
bro. He doesn't get into any top managers like that. Bro, this is what I'm saying. Man,
I don't know, bro. I don't know.
You need to improve.
Ricky, don't lie.
I don't know. I think
if he was a manager, okay. If he was a manager, would you choose Wan-Bissaka as a right?
Personally, the way I see players, I don't see players how you see players. I don't see definite starting 11s. Does that make sense? I think if you're a good manager and you're a big club, it's horses for courses.
Yeah, but there's.
That's how I see things. That's why they class me.
It's like you have.
I see a fullback that can have the best winger in the world on Smash. I'd have him in my squad all day.
Well, every game. No,
I said I'd have him in my squad all day. I never said that I would start Wan-Bissaka week in, week out. I've always said that he's useful to be in the squad. You are talking like he's not even a top. He shouldn't even be inside of a top club. I back at Crystal Palace still.
No. He should be our top. He should never be starting. He should never be
No,
started.
you should be starting. Certain games you should start. I disagree.
Yeah,
Certain games you
certain
should start.
games, but the little like 3, 4, 5 games, but the majority of the season.
No,
you're on
not
the
3,
bench.
4. I say more than that.
What other games does he play?
I say all the way Champions League games. I'll start him.
Ricky,
It depends who we're playing. It depends
Ricky.
who we're playing.
Ricky.
All the way Champions League game. I start him.
Ricky.
Well, even the group stages against Olympiacos or Genk, and then
Have you not seen Olympiacos smacked Arsenal, bro? What do you
Olympiacos? They're teams that we should just be It's Istanbul.
Fam,
Fam.
them teams have good wingers, bro. You watch
Ricky.
their football, fam.
Do you think
The
any
wingers are
top
good.
manager?
Fam,
Do you
Genks,
think any top
all the
manager
Genks
would take
wingers are
Manchester
better than our right wingers. All their wingers are better than our right wingers. Guaranteed.
Potentially.
Guaranteed.
Jerry, you see this guy that they just mentioned? Tell him about. I've clocked this guy time ago, Basuma, whatever.
We spoke about it before. Yeah.
Okay. Listen,
I don't want Basuma for United, though.
I hear what you're saying, bro.
I don't want Basuma for United. No.
Every professional footballer has something about them, They've always got something that made them professional. There's always something. But you see how you said, oh, the right back that's got the best winger on Smash, I'll have him on squad. But you see, I want that sentence to be holistic. I want you to include all the negatives within that sentence.
Yeah, I'd still have you in my squad, though.
That can't play football.
Yeah, I'd still have him on.
That's unaware. He's defensively unaware, bro.
Fam, like having Sterling on Smash, that's amazing. Hazard on Smash.
Salah on Smash, though. Bro,
Hazard on Smash.
Sometimes it just
Neymar on Smash. That's amazing, bro.
I mean, I've seen Jones have people on Smash. It works that way sometimes.
Oh, wait.
You know what? It's true though. Because Ashley Young has had Salah on Smash.
No, wait. Consistently, game in, game out, week in, week out.
Game out. I mean, it's been 2 games or something.
What do you mean? Has Sterling ever had a good game against Wan-Bissaka? Ever?
Sterling hasn't had a good game against a lot of fullbacks. He just gets a few tap-ins. He doesn't do much against most players. Think about it, really. Think about Sterling, really. Does Sterling really do players like that?
He ripped Trent the last game.
Trent is rubbish, though. Trent is rubbish. You all know Trent is rubbish. And it's I will try Trent. I will try him out. Little step over here and there. But no, Sterling don't really rip man like that. You get me? Like, you don't really. Don't get twisted. I think Wan-Bissaka.
Sterling gets better goals this season, bro, so he must be.
I'll be honest with you. Tackling-wise, I think he's one of the best I've watched. Tackling-wise. And I love that about him. But my bro, going forward is too bad. The fact that he's not even average. It's 1 out of 10. It's not even like 3.
Yeah, I know. I'm agreeing with you there. It's shocking. I'm agreeing with you there.
I'm sorry. You can't be a Manchester United starting right back. With this.
No, I'm agreeing with you there. I agree with you there. But he's a
good squad player. He's a good squad.
Now, yeah, if you sign like a player that can play the whole right wing, so he can play like right wing or right wing back. Yeah. Now our squad right back looks 30.
Yeah, it looks solid. Yeah.
Do you know what? I'll be honest with you. I would train him. I'll be like,
and deep it, yeah.
You're just gonna learn how to swing your foot at the ball.
You know what? I'd rather train an attacking fullback to defend than a defense to.
You can't do that. That's the thing. You can't.
I think you can.
You can't. Raphael, proper defending. Proper defending.
But look at
Ben, you can't.
But
Rick, you can do the other way, but you can't.
The output. I think the output will be greater. Because
I'm with Jerry. I would rather have an attacking fullback that's great attacking wise.
You can't teach him to defend.
No. I get what you're saying, but I'm saying the output of having the attacking higher is better than having the defense.
I agree with that, but you can't teach them to defend.
No, because
you can't.
Back in the days, Jerry, back in the days, it was like the way football was. It was more man for man, right? It was literally a right back against left winger. Like that's how the game went. 2 centre backs against 2 strikers. That's how it was. So you need to be great defensively. Nowadays, really, when you've got like DMs and that kind of stuff, you don't need to be amazing defensively to defend. Really,
I don't agree, bro.
No, bro, you don't need to
agree. I don't agree, yeah.
Hold on,
because
every single top.
It's true. He's a top.
I know what you're saying, but I don't agree because I know how managers set up their teams, and the overload is always around the fullback.
Yeah, but that's why you get.
It's gonna make the most. It's gonna make the most difference. Yeah, I guarantee. If we had an attacking fullback, on the right hand side that was better attacking than defending, there's no way on earth we could ever beat City.
No, not
That's why you bring Wan-Bissaka.
That's why you bring him in. When we're going to play.
You see what I'm saying, bro?
I don't disagree that he's useful.
You see
I
what
don't
I'm
disagree that he's
saying,
useful.
bro?
But
You see what I'm saying? Because
same way, Damian.
if we had Trent,
Remember Damian?
if we had Trent, Jesus Christ, where would we be in the table?
We'll probably
If we
be
swap
closer.
Trent,
We'll probably be
Wan-Bissaka,
closer to the league.
We have a
where
few
would we be in
more
the
goals.
table?
No one.
We'll be
We'll be
closer.
able to play from the back.
No one.
Yes.
You know what? Yeah, you could for both. Yeah, for
Lindelof
both.
and Maguire.
You know what? You don't have to be that great at the thing. Like just be decent. Like for example, look at Cancelo. You wouldn't really judge his defending. He's not that bad. Like, but he's
Bad defensively. Cancelo was shocking
not
defensively,
that bad.
bro.
He's not that bad, man. He's not
It's-
that bad.
He is. He is.
It's all right. It's not
He is.
bad.
It's not that
It's not-
bad,
it's not
but-
No,
obvious.
it is.
Like for
He's been
example, look at
dropped.
Ricardo Pereira.
He's been
Look,
dropped from
he's
City
the
starting
best
11,
back,
bro. He's been dropped.
Yeah, but that's not surprising. Everyone gets dropped.
He's been
tonight.
dropped. Kyle Walker's
No,
playing
no,
now,
no,
bro.
yeah.
Because
You know,
Pep
remember
Guardiola
that
got-
chance against Palace when Van Aanholt was looking, man is sleepwalking. He didn't
Hey,
even
listen. I'd rather take Van Aanholt, bro.
Oh,
I like him, though.
I swear down, I like him.
I like him. I like the whole.
I
I've
like
always
him.
liked him.
I think he's solid, bro.
That's my guy.
I've always
That's
liked
my
him.
guy.
I think he's a proper.
I've always liked
that's
him,
my
bro.
guy.
Get me?
Yeah, I love him.
Do you know what's mad? Yeah? Do you know what's mad? There's other fullbacks. What's that? What's the feedback? Even Cresswell might be better than Wan-Bissaka, my G. I'm telling you. There's some fullbacks that I would take ahead of Wan-Bissaka. I'm telling you, bro. Definitely Van Aanholt.
And then these are left backs, though. All you're saying are left backs, though.
Is Van Aanholt left back?
Yeah, and Cresswell left back.
Oh my god.
There's a whole bunch of right backs I'll take ahead of Wan-Bissaka.
Right backs is
Listen,
kind of hard.
do you know what's really mad? I would want to start Williams sometimes on the right back.
You mean Pereira? You mean Pereira?
Oh,
Ricardo
Pereira,
Pereira, yeah.
that's even the conversation.
Wait,
There you
is he
go.
great? Wait, is he great defensively?
No, he's all right.
He's
He's
decent.
good. He's good either way.
Good,
He's good either way.
good.
Yeah, that is what I'm saying. I want that. I don't want just one. First thing to
No, I agree with what you man are saying.
Wan-Bissaka-
But I'm saying that Wan-Bissaka has his place in
Of
top.
course,
top
of course.
flight football.
I agree, man. I agree.
Definitely, like.
he should be in the
I
squad.
can't assassinate him like this.
Do some flat tackles. I said, bro, just flat tackle your way through the game.
You know what?
The way-
I wouldn't even
Do
play
you know,
that.
do you know how Jackson? The way you defend Ollie? That's how I'm gonna defend Wan-Bissaka, bro. I'm not gonna lie
Bro.
to you.
Bro, I only think Oli mainly to bring some balance to conversations because the agenda is too aggressive, man.
I play.
He's not that bad, man. You can't. A manager who's sitting second in the league is not that bad. He's not great. But he's not that
You
bad.
put with our team here. You put an attacking fullback in our right back position.
We will get
It's-
banged.
it's-
No, but bro,
Yeah.
I've mentioned this. I've mentioned this to you many times that our team is it's got so many weaknesses that if you try to fix one thing, you're gonna
Wait,
fuck
hold
up
on.
something
Can I
else.
say- why would we get banged?
Because
Man,
Maguire had
we will.
Lindelof.
Yeah, it'll be peak.
Wait.
It'll be
Whoa.
peak.
Quickly.
Whoa.
Can I
Whoa.
just say quickly?
Yo, remember,
Why
yeah,
would we
remember,
get
guys,
banged?
back in the day, yeah.
Why would
In
we
the day,
get banged?
Why would we get banged?
The first
Because
thing first,
Lindelof.
I don't think we get
Oh
banged.
wait. Let me explain why. Yeah, the play is gonna be very high up. It's gonna be our furthest high up on the right hand side. Yeah.
Yeah.
The ball will be that will be a spot of counter attacking.
It happened today. It happened. No,
Yeah.
wait.
And then the person
Wait,
responsible to
happens,
come in the area will be
Bro.
Lindelof.
Fam, it happened today. They
Lindelof.
had we had a corner and they broke, and it was the right back because Wan-Bissaka was attacking. It was 2v2. I said, what's
That's
going
Ollie's
on here?
fault, bro.
See,
That's
that's my
Ollie's
problem.
fault.
That's my problem.
But you know what? But you know what confuses me? But usually Wan-Bissaka is the last man back. So what happened at that moment?
I don't know.
No, because Ollie tells him to
Wan-Bissaka
attack
usually
all the
last man
time,
back.
bro.
Yeah, it's true. He attacks,
Ollie
but
tells him to attack
it's
all
so
the time.
rubbish. It don't make
It
sense.
happens with Wan-Bissaka anyway. It
No,
happens
but why-
with him anyway. He's always the one.
But
that
then he
plays
gets
the
back
wrong
in.
side.
He gets back in though.
No, but I get it.
Yeah,
He's
but
allowed to.
always tucking in.
But he's
Can I tell
allowed.
you one thing about Wan-Bissaka? I have to tell you the truth about Wan-Bissaka. Wan-Bissaka is athletic. He's fast. He's strong, and he can slap tackle.
He gets
And
back
that's
in,
it.
fam.
And that's it. You know, even his defensive line awareness is really bad.
Yeah, I said this, man.
Like he can't.
Well,
He's not a defender. Like people don't understand. Tackling is not defending.
Yeah.
Tackling is a
It's
big
part
part
of it.
defending, but
Yeah.
he don't know how to watch the line. He don't know how to be aware of the guy coming in off his shoulder.
That's what's underrated, yeah. What's underrated is that he knows how to force the defender where he wants them to go when they're dribbling.
Yeah, 1v1. He said
that
this.
one-on-one
Yeah.
defense.
He's
But
good.
that's not
He's one of
just
the best
tackling,
I've seen
though.
one-on-one.
That's body positioning. That's
Yeah.
education. That's a
Yeah,
lot.
yeah,
It's not
yeah.
just
Alright, so
tackling,
let's
bro.
change.
It
Let's change
sounds
from-
easy. It sounds easier to have to do against someone who's
Bro, bro,
No, he's very good at it.
Let's
I rate him for
change-
that. I rate him for that.
Let's change it
mad
from
thing,
tackling.
fam.
Let's change it from tackling to 1v1 situation. He's
Yes.
the best.
There we go.
Yes.
Yeah,
No,
that's
he's
it.
very good 1v1.
Yeah.
Amazing. The
Yeah.
best.
But
But
that's not enough. You see, and that's also.
Would you
Bro,
rather?
bro,
Wait.
you're a
Would you rather
footballer.
Wan
The only guy I
Bissaka
want we won.
defensively or Harry Kane?
Say that again.
No, sorry, Harry. What's his name called? Harry Maguire. Sorry,
Say
Harry
that again.
Maguire.
What's the question?
Or 1v1s. Which is it?
Yeah,
Is it?
Wan-Bissaka,
I
obviously.
would say Wan-Bissaka all day.
What's more important? Positional play and winning headers, yeah, or 1v1s defensively.
But what you've just described is what I hate about Man United. The fact that you can name these obvious weaknesses.
No, but I'd say what makes Van Dijk the best defender in the world is that 1v1 is long.
Yeah, but I
think that's the most important attribute as a defender. That 1v1 has to be long.
See, this is where I'm coming. Ricky, the what makes Van Dijk the best defender in the world is the fact that he can do a lot of things very well. Not just because he can do one.
Not just that, but I think his biggest positive is the 1v1s, bro. I think the biggest positive is 1v1s.
I've never seen him lose a heading duel. So he could do what
he has that too,
Maguire does better than him, and he could do what Wan-Bissaka does.
What I'm saying, Jesse, what I'm saying, Jesse, is saying that over like you look at all defenders, the most important attribute is how you do 1v1.
Yeah, that's fine, but that's cool.
I think it's
but
the most
important
attribute.
Player, you can't give him 9 out of 10 for that one, and then some of them is even minus. There's even 1 out of 10.
There's a difference between defending, like if you're centre back, you're on 1-on-1. There's a difference because you're 1-on-1 against centre back. That basically through on goal.
I'm coming. It's like saying a striker's most recognizable skill is to put the ball in the back of the net, right? How clinical he is. That's what a striker's overall.
I think it's more about getting in the position to score. But that's
Well, okay, yeah. Like, but at the same time, some of the best strikers. I'm sorry if I'm naming some of the best strikers. They weren't just about that. You know, if you think of the best striker in the world, for me, I watched was Frank Ronaldo. It wasn't him just getting in position to score. He made his positions. He would get the ball. That's levels. That's the levels I'm talking about. If you want to be levels, it's not just about being a Robbie Fowler, like getting the position of scores. That's what he was good at. But that's why we don't talk about Robbie Fowler as one of the.
You know what's mad though? You know what's mad about football? Huh? Football is about ideas and opinions. Yeah. Mm-hmm. I'll give you an example. Why is it okay to facilitate a fullback that is exceptional at attacking but horrendous at defending? Yeah, I'm gonna pick my player. A player example is Marcelo. Yeah. Defensively, that guy is doing nothing for you. Absolutely nothing. But going forward, he's doing everything for you. Yeah. How come it's okay to facilitate one or the other?
Do you know why? First, because it's so hard. But
the aim of football is to score, isn't it?
No. Let me
defense wins championships, right?
Do you know why? I get
yeah, that's true.
Because to win a game of football, the way to win a game of football is to score goals.
That's the main thing.
And because Marcelo is one of the best left backs I've seen.
He's the best left back of all time. Wait.
I said to you, I said football's a game of opinions, yeah?
Yeah, no, bro.
So going forward, he's the best. Defensively, he's probably one of the worst ever.
Yeah. Okay, but what I'm saying is a bit different. It's
opinions, bro. It's just opinions, bro. It's just opinions.
Oh yeah. So, in my opinion, Wan-Bissaka is good. It's not okay. I think what's a bit flawed about that statement is Wan-Bissaka is not the best defensively. If you said Wan-Bissaka is the best defense, well, hold on, Ricky. If you said to me Wan-Bissaka is amazingly good defensively and terrible going up, that's different than being
in the Premier is the best.
Hold on. I'm gonna say that again. If you said to me that Wan-Bissaka is the best, one of the best of all time defensively, but going up top, he doesn't give me nothing. That's one thing. But it's not the fact that he's great defensively. He's only good at one thing defensively. Whereas Marcelo was amazing. Anything going forward, whether it's scoring goals, whether it's turning the player, whether it's crossing, is going to do the thing for you. It's different. It's a different comparison.
I don't know.
It's a different comparison.
But what I was asking you is like, why is it facilitated more?
Defensively, he's only world class at one-on-one situations.
It's facilitated. What's the word ever? It's because
what he offers going forward is more Wan-Bissaka.
It's more effective. Like, we watch football to watch goals, to score goals, to win games. So
don't play games.
That's why.
Without Marcelo, Real Madrid have never won those three.
It's true. Watching football, obviously.
Ronaldo's link up madness.
Marcelo,
madness.
Do you know what I would say to you? Do you want to hear madness? I would say to you, okay, not now, but throughout his career, I would say Aspilicueta is better than Wan-Bissaka defensively.
Huh?
Aspilicueta. Aspilicueta, but he doesn't offer much. He doesn't offer anything.
I don't think he's great.
No, now he's falling off. But I'll say
No. I never thought Aspilicueta was great. I used to watch him a lot.
But I would say that he's the
You know what he does?
defender.
You know what he does? You know what he does? He mitigates danger.
That's defending.
That's part of it.
No, I know, but
don't give me danger. I don't want no danger.
What he does, yeah.
It's like a hero. Don't bring the danger in the first place.
It's barely defending. You get what I'm trying to say?
It's smart defending.
That's right,
bro.
It's barely defending. It's very.
I'd rather what?
It's very blocks.
I'd rather
blocks
have
for blocks.
I'd rather have.
Let me finish.
I'd rather have what?
Let me finish. Say it again.
It's not front foot defending. It's not front foot defending.
My bro,
my
I just don't want to concede. I don't care how you do it.
You know that, yeah. I'd rather have what Aspie has because first things first, he can actually cross the ball. I see him cross the ball with the likes of Morata or Diego Costa and scoring. Like he's not great attacking, but he can cross the ball and he can defend. He's a better defender than Wan-Bissaka.
But like Zabaleta,
there's times where he doesn't even know where he is.
Like the Zabaletas.
Zabaleta was good, man. He was a good.
He was
man.
good. No,
Zabaleta.
when he first came, he was solid, fam. What?
Yeah. You know what, Wan-Bissaka, he doesn't even need to improve that much. It's not.
He just
like,
needs to swing his foot at the ball. That's what I'm trying to say, my bro.
It's right there. You can get there. Just get there.
Just swing your foot and don't drop. Like swing it. Look, I said, look,
Why are you dropping?
I said, my bro, look inside the box. There's a few areas of the box you need to get the ball into. Don't just swing your foot, turn your body like this, and don't drop. And feel comfortable and do it as often as possible.
His body,
it's not hard.
His body's he's like a flipping.
It's like he's tiptoeing every time. It's like he's always tiptoeing. Like, I don't know, man. He's like he has no balance, fam.
He's like an elastic band. Like he
and you know, can I say something? That thing doesn't seem like a huge thing, but when you watch the match, that's what I'm saying. If I watch the match with you, clock, and I'll say to you, look, we've just played 4 or 5 passes, some decent passes that we've moved the ball and it's gone to the right to the point where now he can take a little touch, maybe shift it a bit and cross the ball. That's a good style of play. He won't do that because he has no confidence. He was taking it today, he did it, and I was like, look, he's going back to Lindelof and changing the angle to make the angle even worse. Yeah. Like, what is that?
You see
and the rumor that we don't have a system, but we've played enough good football to get to a position where.
You know what I'm saying this, yeah, Jax? I don't think you understand, yeah. The way I'm saying this is like, yeah, Tuchel would never put Aspilicueta. Yeah, Tuchel would never put Aspilicueta as the most wide player.
That's the problem as well, yeah. That's why I have a point where he keep pushing
Wan-Bissaka, bro. Like,
he's not the guy.
I agree with that.
He's being set up to fail. And what's funny, the is Jax, if his job was only to defend and tuck in, he'd have much better positioning.
Ricky,
he'd have much better positioning.
I feel you.
Yes, when you're tired, you have to be going box to box all the time. Your decision making gets compromised. Your positioning gets compromised. The opposition. Come on, bro. Like it's not gonna. I don't know what we're doing with him, bro. It doesn't make any sense.
That's where I disagree with Ole. Trying to ask him to do something he just can't do. Right?
Remember, like the winger always has like 10 yards on Wan-Bissaka. Every single, because he's so far forward, the winger always has 10 yards on him.
Yeah,
and he plays week in, week out. Doesn't get rested. He plays week in, week out. Doesn't get rested.
We need another right.
Can you imagine? Can you imagine, bro? If that was me by now, I'd be on the injury table.
We need another right back.
Yeah, like it's too much, bro. We're not taking into consideration everything that's going against him. I don't think we are.
Bro. Do you know what? I don't think we are, fam. Interesting, Ricky. You know, I'm a big Wan-Bissaka fan. You know, it's only recently that I've been watching games and I've been paying very particular attention to it. Jerry mentioned it, and I was like, wow. I said, no, this guy is dead.
It's not good enough, man.
This guy, like, he kills a lot of our attacks. Like,
how come our left looks so strong, while the right side's just dry?
Listen, Ricky, if we had a Luke Shaw, the one that we got this season, if we had that on the right,
but Luke Shaw's the best left back in the league, man.
Well, now he is this season. This season.
No, listen to me. Like I've always said to people, I'm gonna say this again for the millionth time. Robertson isn't all that.
No,
he's not a world-class fullback. I don't care what anyone can shoot me. So can say he's not world-class football. He's just doing he's filling a role.
Yeah,
I don't disagree. And it's used the system.
Why do you think Luke Shaw?
I think Liverpool signed 10 players that can play that ball better than him.
Well, why do you think Luke Shaw's the best? Why do you think Luke Shaw's the best?
What do you mean? Why do I think he's the best? Currently, he's the best left back in the league.
Yeah.
Yeah, probably one of the best.
You know,
You
and he's
know
always
why?
been a better player than Robinson.
Yeah, you see, because I always knew Luke Shaw was a good player because we saw it at Southampton with Van Bissaka. I've never seen ever. that
No,
he's
but
a good-
my point is that you're comparing Wan-Bissaka going forward to one of the best fullbacks in the league.
no. I'm just saying.
Ricky, we
at
can
least-
compare him to
like-
every fullback.
Let's
Yeah,
compare
but-
him. Let's compare him to someone like I don't
Like
who's going forward.
That's the
That's
thing. You
what
can't
I'm
compare him to nobody, my
like,
bro.
even if they're young,
Someone,
and you can
Bro,
see like
Lewis
You play
Dunk.
football.
Lewis
No,
Dunk.
Lewis,
yeah?
he's a centre back. But if you
Ricky,
see
you play
like
football, yeah? You play
Lewis
football.
Dunk plays left wing back for Brighton, bro. Just watched it. He plays left wing back for Brighton.
no, we
No,
don't.
he's play centre. He's play centre. He's play centre.
What are you
He
talking
plays
about?
left wing back for Brighton.
No, you
Check.
don't. Don't play
No
centre,
way,
man.
fam.
Lewis Dunk plays left wing back for Brighton. Don't argue with me. It's a fact. I swear to God.
No.
I swear my life.
Yeah, see, look, the internet's not even
Lewis
agreeing
Dunk
with
plays left wing back for Brighton.
you. Bruv, I've got the lineup here. He plays centre back in the middle of a back
Nah,
three.
you don't
fam.
play him, you don't play him.
He
Wait,
plays.
Nah,
What?
you don't.
Check Brighton's previous games. He plays left wing back for the whole season.
Rick, you're talking about someone else. There's another wing. There's another fullback. He's a centre back who played.
Yeah, that
Jerry
tall
Robert,
guy.
what's his name?
Yeah,
Who was
it's not
it?
Dunk. It's some next
It's
guy.
just-
It's not Dunk. It's not Dunk.
I
It's not
forgot
Dunk.
his
It's
name.
not
Are you
Dunk.
but
sure?
he's a centre back, but he
He's a
plays
centre.
there.
That guy's a centre. He's like 6 foot something.
Yeah,
What's
he's
his
tall,
name?
fam.
Yeah.
I don't know
No,
his
it's
name.
not cool. What's his name?
Alright,
Are you
let me-
sure it's not him?
No,
Yeah,
it's
but
not
we
Dunk.
talked-
I know because I watched this guy. I didn't even hear the
But because
I'm gonna check.
How
bro.
he plays wing back. I know who you're talking about. He's a centre
What's
back.
his name?
He plays left wing back.
Oh, I think it's Dan Burn. Sorry,
Yeah.
Dan
But I thought
Burn.
he's not Dunk.
Yeah,
That can't be Dunk. I know Dunk and Duffy. Them man are centre back.
Dan Burn.
Yeah, the
But
left
yeah,
wing back.
that-
He going forward is better than Wan-Bissaka. This is the problem. This is
He is.
the
He
crisis.
is.
This is the
He
crisis.
is.
I don't think I've seen.
My point is that Wan-Bissaka shouldn't be going forward
Nah,
anyway.
you shouldn't. Rick, you play football. You play football, yeah?
Yeah.
Like, you know when you play cage football, yeah, and there's a guy who he doesn't really play football. He's just chilling in the hood. Like he just wants to be a part of the friendship group. And he said, "Oh, come in the team and play defense." You know what's where when like a brother
You're
comes
not
to the
being
team and you ask him,
disrespectful, bro.
Everyone's
You're
saying,
not
bro,
being
I know what I'm
disrespectful.
saying
fam.
makes a lot of sense. And you know, you
You're
ask a brother, like,
disrespectful.
my bro, what position do you play? If a guy tells you he plays right back or left back, you know he's crap. You know, especially when it's in cage football. Who plays right back or left back in cage football? You either play centre back or you play attack. When a guy says he plays right back or left back, you know he's crap. Wan-Bissaka reminds me of that kind of guy.
You know what it is, yeah?
He's
I
fast,
think
he's
he's-
strong, he's useful.
I think
but
he's scared of making mistakes, you know.
Huh?
I think Wan-Bissaka is scared of making mistakes. I
Yeah,
think
well,
he's nervous.
you can see the pressure of
He's
United
nervous.
does get to him. Yeah, you can see it.
It's nervous. Like you have to remember that he's United, like playing for United. Like when
That's
you
what
play,
I said.
like, I
It
think
was
for
too early.
I think
It's
our
too
club
early.
in these circumstances are the only club where when you play every single game, there's pressure.
Yeah, not every game.
Even with no fans, there's pressure because we're so vocal in the media.
Yeah, Man
And
United.
We're enterprise.
The most clicks. Man United get the most clicks everywhere.
Yeah,
Can I say
but
something though?
I think-
All jokes
I think
aside.
if he gets used to playing for United, which I don't think he will, which means it's a bad signing.
Yeah.
I think if he gets used to playing for United, he'll be better on the ball. But I think he's not relaxed. He's just very.
Can
Yeah.
I say
always
something?
fit.
Can
He's
I
always
say something?
fit, yeah.
Can I say something? I slightly agree. I don't think he's as bad as obviously I'm laughing and wherever. I think he can improve. I definitely do. No, all jokes aside, Jerry. I think he can.
I hope
He's shown moments where it's like,
Yeah, I've seen a little
like,
bit.
you can't play football.
Well, he's
like,
nervous, bro. You can tell he's
Yeah.
nervous, man.
Yeah, but he just needs to be. Thing is, he needs to build confidence by sometimes just getting the ball into the danger area.
It's like Fergie and his gum, bro. It's like Fergie when Fergie starts chewing that gum. You know he's
You know you're
nervous.
stressed. You know you're stressed.
You know
He
he's
just needs to build confidence. Like, look, maybe get. Sometimes he tries to. He tries to do skills.
Now playing for United is hard, man. Playing for United is hard. It's not easy, bro. You've seen bigger players, better players than him. You know, flop playing for United, man.
You know what? This stream's gone.
Oh yeah, but I forgot we're even streaming. I thought we just tried.
Even Zaha, fam. Even
Let me
Zaha struggled to play for United,
let me
fam.
And that's
Need the
because he was
people-
doing a thing. I don't know what.
No. Allegedly, we don't say that.
Allegedly, yeah.
Let
There was
me read
definitely a
these-
reason.
Let me read these comments and then we'll wrap up.
Let's wrap up.
Big
Yeah,
one
we took the
says-
time.
Anticipation, reading the game, lost art in defending. It's all
Yeah.
about recovery pace these days.
Yep.
Smith and stuff the danger in the first place. There's
Yeah,
no
man.
need to recover. Gents 366 says if only Wan-Bissaka could dribble the ball like Hakimi. He says Robertson is just a good athlete. He looks good in the attacking system. Yep, I agree.
I agree.
A big one says we signed Wan-Bissaka from Palace. I love the guy, but Palace are a team usually on the back foot, have less possession. Wan-Bissaka has to play different game. United. Yep, that's why I said why did we sign him? But shout out to Ed Woodward and them, man. He says Wan-Bissaka does miss not having a decent right winger in front of him to form a partnership. Agreed. All Gary Neville did for most of his career was pass it to Beckham. No, Gary Neville.
I disagree with that statement. Gary Neville got a lot of assists.
He had a great cross.
He had a very good cross.
Well, the thing, I don't think it is. Yeah, Gary Neville defensively was dead.
Yeah, he was rubbish. He was rubbish. He was crap.
He was dead. So. I don't know how he became United captain. Ricky, I don't know how.
Do you not remember when he played centre back? I said, God damn, what's happening? Yeah, he played centre back for Man United. I said, whoa. Go ahead, Jerry.
He was shocking, bro.
We need a proper right winger because Greenwood is predictable now in that position. Yeah, I mean, he's more of a striker, but he says people forget Wan-Bissaka was close to signing for a League One club before Crystal Palace were forced to play him. Yeah, that's true. You see? That's why I said, why did we were so quick to sign him? Because I remember he was about to get loaned out to like League One, but then Fossey Mensah and Finn got injured, so then Roy Hodgson called him back, and then he had a great second half to the season, and then we signed him. I was thinking, when you think about it, that's so dumb, blood. Like,
do you know who's got a very good player as well?
Signing? Wan-Bissaka or Harry Maguire? What's the worst signing?
Harry Maguire.
I think it depends how you defend it, Ricky.
The price as well. That's right.
It depends how you define it. If you're talking about value for money, we got shares. 130 million.
Yeah, for both.
Yeah, 100. Wait, is my maths right?
Yeah.
130. Wow. Whoa. It would have been better to buy one club.
You must have been laughing, bro.
Whoa.
Let's have a WhatsApp group called Let's check it out.
Wan-Bissaka and Maguire for 130 million.
They must have a WhatsApp group for us.
A quick question for you, look. Do you think it's less pressure to play for Barca, Madrid, and Bayern because some of them teams have ultras? Yeah, I think in England, luckily we don't have that because them Italian teams, when you lose, it's peak, fam. The time they went to Ronaldo's car and that, like, you couldn't even get out the stadium and that. So,
I think because of the new generation, because it's moved to social media, I'd say it's level, bro. I'd say playing for Bayern Munich doesn't seem that high pressure. Yeah. If you ask me, I've never seen a player in a Bayern Munich shirt look nervous.
Yeah, could be the
I've seen it in Madrid, I've seen it at Barcelona, I've seen it at United.
Yeah. How many? Can I ask a question quickly, guys? How many Barcelona players or Bayern Munich players could you say this player's crap? They're not ready. You know what I mean? Even when their crap is relative, like they're not that great. But how can you point out a player in one of these things and say you are crap?
Nah, I can't think of it.
This is the levels. That's the level that we need to get.
Madrid.
And I think
Madrid they have a lot still.
But I think
Madrid.
Yeah,
Madrid.
Their transfer policy is weird. Like they just go for.
They get the next Neymar, bro. That's
anywhere.
They get the next Neymar. That's the next Neymar. We're trying to
get.
The
issue with Man United is we're not getting the next Neymar, so we can't compete on that level. And I think that's where teams like AC Milan, teams like Arsenal, and United are failing. We're getting these mediocre players thinking they're going to get us far. Anyway, that's why
I think they've got what Rodrigo, Vinicius, right? Madrid, those two Brazilian kids, right?
Yeah.
Rodrigo and Vinicius.
They're good players, but are they levels? That's the question.
They're hoping that they're hoping that they're the next Neymar. One of them are the next Neymar. That's what they're hoping.
They can hope all day. I don't see it.
Anyway, looks like we've come to the end of the stream.
I joined in late, guys. So I made it long, but I joined in late.
Cool.
Occupied, you know.
Happy Easter to everyone. If you celebrate Easter, happy Easter. You know, he is visiting and whatnot.
What do you mean for celebrate? Everyone must celebrate the life of Jesus.
But yeah, man, United have got the win. It looks like top four is secured. Second place is still.
Relax. It's not secured yet.
It looks bad. We're 11 points. We're 11 points off fifth. Come on. 11, if we bought 11 points and finish at the top four, he has to get sacked.
Sounds
funny.
It sounds very familiar, you know. Dropping 11-point gap.
They want to win all those games.
It sounds familiar, doesn't it? Dropping 11 points.
Yeah, you see,
it sounds familiar, doesn't it? It sounds a bit familiar, bro.
We'll see. But it looks like the other teams are always flopping as well. So that's the thing that gives me confidence.
I was gonna say something, but I don't want to start a debate. I was gonna say, what happened to Leicester and their systems?
Yeah, Man City's
Chelsea
back.
and Leicester.
City, bro. City smacked them, bro. City.
But we beat City,
But
though.
we beat City though with our system.
Yeah, that's the only team that will beat all the time. That's the only team.
Some
Fair enough, man.
Shout out to Big Ronnie says good show, boys. Celebrate them eggs being on offer in a few days. Yeah, I didn't even got Easter egg this, but it is what it is. Yeah, guys, we're gonna wrap it up there. We'll be back this week for the Granada preview. Big week, man. Europa League or bust. We need to win a trophy. Let's not make it hard for ourselves. Let's just get the job done in the first leg, and we move on to Tottenham next week Sunday. But yeah, man, guys, thank you for watching. Like I said, smash the like, subscribe if you're new, and we'll see you in the next one. Peace.
Peace.